thinner. And as a matter of fact, you need shims on the back in order for the stabilizers to even be able to hold on to it. So this is a lot thinner than a standard PCB, which allows you to do stuff like this. Yay! Who hurt you, Simon? Everyone. Everyone hurt. Okay, hopefully this is enough to get in there. Oh wait, I also need to do the F row. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go. What do I think of creams with and without change in stems? I think stock creams sound a little bit too wonky for me. I do not enjoy cream PE, but I enjoyed cream stems in other housings. So I put cream stems in Zeal housings, and I had that on my other Jane for a while, and that was a rather interesting thing. A lot of people hated it, but I really liked it. As for cream housings, I think they're fine. Like, whatever, they're passable. It's not like the best thing in the universe, but do I still use Superbot? Yes. Do you think front height and angle go together, or does one matter more than the other in terms of comfort? For me, angle matters a lot more than front height. But again, that's me personally. Your experience may differ significantly. Do I like GAT yellows? Yeah, I like all Gateron linears. If you're talking about do I like the Gateron yellow weight, I don't know. I spring swap everything. So... I am not a long stem enjoyer. Actually, we are removing the long stem from this particular board and replacing it with standard length stem. Can you feel the difference between 1.2 and 6? Yes. I can. Very easily. I mean, if you're using a super rigid plate, like a stainless steel plate, you're not going to feel a difference. But if you're using carbon fiber, which is nice and flexible, then yeah, you feel a difference. Or polycarbonate, or a half plate, for example. You feel it. You definitely feel it. What springs do I like? I like a lot of very crazy springs. I like KBD Mod 55 gram springs that were made by KMAC that no longer exist anymore. So if you want actual actual springs that are still purchasable, what I recommend is TX springs. TX springs are good. They're decent value. They're easy to get. And they are nice. What can you say about the Freebird 60? If you do exclamation recap, there will be a recap of all of the review streams for all the ICs and group buys. And if you search in all sheets, you will definitely find it. I do not recall because I look at 200 different things every week. But you should tune in for the Sunday streams where we review ICs and group buys every week. And give them scores, and notes, and lots of yelling. We have a good time. Honest opinion on Helios V2, they legit don't even fit in the majority of switches and cost 3 times more than they should. Honestly, if they were cheaper, I'd be like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Like, for me, what pisses me off the most about like bad things is not like that they're bad. It's they're bad for the price, you know? But like if the Switch literally does not function, then its value should be 0. Helios is such a 2019 Switch. Helios is such a freaking 2017 Switch, sir. And then you're gonna be like, but Simon, there were no Helios in 2017. There were for cool people. Okay? You just weren't cool enough. Ooh, we might actually have... Oh my god, we have exactly enough for the alphas and F-Row. We have exactly enough. That is insane. Okay, I wish I could get this... Oh, it worked. Nice. Okay, so everything else will be a different color stem. Is Taobao lube scuffed? Yes. Do not buy lube from Taobao. First of all, it's fake. Well, it's not. It's hand mixed, so therefore it's shit. And second of all, shipping liquids out of China is nearly impossible. So don't even try. All right, I'm gonna use my ink stems because these switches are completely unusable anyways. So let's see how many we need. We need 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Is lubing Alps recommended? If you have to ask that question, you should not be lubing Alps. All right, so 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10, 3. There we go. That's 23. Let's open all these babies up real quick. Real snappy-like. That is a round 1, batch 1 Gateron Tangerine. Probably one of the nicest switches I've ever owned. It's so nice that I refuse to do a single build with all Tangies, and instead I prefer to have one Tangie in each of my builds, which is always my spacebar switch. It is a fantastic, fantastic switch. And if your question is, Simon, how do I get it? Time machine. You go back in time and you be cool enough to buy during the first round, first batch. They were 60 cents each, and they were worth every cent. Alternatively, you can probably buy them on Mech Market for like $8 each. Yes, just buy X when it's out. X is a secret switch that we cannot talk about until it's released. But X will be nice. I've already purchased over 1,000 X. I can't wait to finally get them so I can use them in every single one of my builds. Okay, can you open, you little fucking cunt? Open! I will fucking end your family. Okay, there we go. I remember there was this dude selling R1 Tangies for less than 40 cents a piece a year ago. Yep, those were the times. Bro, it just pisses me off. Like, the switch literally doesn't open. Like, how can you make a switch that doesn't fit together, doesn't open, and the leaves fly out for no reason, and literally does not fit in a frickin' PCB? Yes, Gateron is generally a good switch producer. These, Gateron inks, I have had a terrible experience with them personally. Some people have had good experiences, but most of those people are not experienced enough to realize they're getting fucked. Why does the Key Company own the rights to all the good stuff? The Key Company owns nothing. Fuck them. They don't own shit. TX springs 14, 15, or 16? It depends what you want. Do you want your switches to be preloaded? Or not? A longer spring means that at the top of the switch press, it feels a little bit heavier than it would if it was shorter. The bottom out weight will still be the same, but a long spring is recommended if you're going with a lighter weight and you don't want to accidentally actuate your switch by like passing your finger over it. Then it makes sense, because instead of being like 10 grams to push it down, it's like 20 grams to push it down, for example. So that's long. And then middle is standard, and then short is the opposite of what I explained. Do I think Telios and inks have similar housing material? Yeah, they're both polycarbonate housing. It's not full polycarbonate, it's a blend, yes, before everybody loses their shit. But yeah, they're PC housings. Thoughts on multi-stage spring? I think it's complete marketing bullshit, just like every other marketing bullshit that is spring related. There is only two things that truly like affect the spring. How long it is and how heavy it is, basically. How heavy it is means how tight the coils are and how the coils are oriented, and that's it. Multi-stage springs are whatever. Like all the bullshit like nomenclature for springs, like slow or progressive or whatever, is bullshit. It's bullshit. It either means they're short, medium, or long, or heavier or lighter. Like, it's 100% marketing. From what I've heard, the key company holds the NA205G0 contract for big quantities, so most vendors have to order from them to get their lube. That's not true. You can order directly from a lot of different people as long as you know what you're doing, and you order at least half a kilo. Or just literally order it from Canada, because fuck the key company. Is it worth restoring and paper modding cream dampened Alps, or should I just try and get orange Alps in better condition? I would prefer that you get like something cleaner to begin with, but before you do that, you should know how to open up your Alps. You should know how to remove the dust. You should know how to dry lube them. And you should know, yeah, that's pretty much it. As long as you know all of that and you're familiar doing it, I'd prefer that you learn on your current Alps and then get some oranges. Can you guys hear my roommate yelling at video games?